Dance, dance. Dance, dance. Woo! One more time. Let's do it again. Dance, dance. That's all they get. That's all they get. All the kids, sit down, and relax. We have an awesome show in store for you today. All right, here we go. That's good. They can see it.
Fat daddy.
Extra fat daddy. Why are you calling me extra fat daddy?
Let's make another extra fat daddy for the show.
Listen, no, I'm not fat. First of all,
let's
okay.
Make extra fat daddy.
No, this is my
extra skinny daddy.
That's what I regularly look like. Stop saying that every time. People are gonna think I'm fat in real life. This is what I look like. This is my real face. All right.
Daddy is fat.
Oh my God. Okay, listen. Everything's not for the camera. Okay, this is from the shoulders and up. All right. So here we go, guys. What I want to do today is first of all tell you about my sweatshirt today. My sweatshirt is Jefferson, the State University of New York. All right. So Jefferson University of New York. All right, I'm reading it like I didn't know what shirt I put on, but I do know what sweatshirt I put on. This is Jefferson University. I remember performing here. If I remember correctly, I was performing. The kids were making faces behind my back, much like he's doing to me right now. So that was a lot of fun. But Jefferson University was a cool school. Definitely a school for you to check out. Maybe your uncle went there. Maybe your aunt went there. Maybe one of your cousins. Maybe somebody in your family went there. But definitely check out Jefferson University. Now, you know what time it is, right? It's time for your secret, okay? We got to give them a secret. Should we make up a song for secrets? We got a song for everything else. We don't have a song for secrets yet.
Okay. I have a good song for secret.
All right, what do you think?
Want me to tell you it?
Mom, of course I want you to tell me. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's sing it with me.
Okay, go ahead.
We got some secrets for you today.
No, that's for questions. It's so silly. That's our question song. All right. So for secrets, we're going to come up with a song for secrets. But right now, we have a secret for you. Do you guys want to hear it? Do you want to hear your secret?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
make sure.
Skinny Daddy.
All right. Make sure you lean in. Everybody lean in. Lean in for your secrets. Make sure you lean in. Get in here. Get in here close. Ah! All right. I'm kidding. Come back in here close. I got a really good secret for you. All right. Today's secret. I appreciate you turning your head when you blow your nose. See, this guy, so many manners. Let me check your nose before you get back. Okay, you're good. All right. Ooh, you never know. You don't want a little stray one like, you don't want a little, yeah, you don't want a little stray booger down there like, blah, blah, blah. All right.
I don't want it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes in my mouth.
Hey, ew. All right. So listen.
Actually does.
I know. They believe you. They've had Snuggies before that just were running. They're like,
yummy
Snuggie. You are gross right now.
Snuggies are yummy.
All right, can you stop, please? You're not going to be the kid that's at school like, these taste yummy. That's gross. All right, let me talk to them about their secret.
Okay.
All right, here's your secret, guys.
Make sure it's a big secret.
All right, your secret today is, this is a secret that I think it's for little people. It's going to be for, it can also be for big people too. It's a secret that it applies to you a lot when you're young, but it doesn't necessarily apply to who I'm going to tell you when you get older. Here you go. I know it sounds all confusing, but it's not. Here's your secret, and it's an awesome secret. Listen, you never ever be afraid to tell your parents the whole truth about something, okay? Even when you're wrong. Even if you do something wrong, like even if you break something in the house, or if you say you were going to come back sooner than you did, or if you did something at school and the teacher's going to call home about it, right? And when your parents ask you about it, never be afraid to tell the whole truth. Why do I say that? Because it's so much easier just to be like, no way, I'm not telling. You tell the whole truth because you need to have somebody on your side. Your parents will always get your back. You need to have someone that loves you and that you trust and that loves you, that always has your back. If you tell your parents the whole truth and you're able to like let them know like, hey, I threw something in class. What? I'm in the middle of telling a real secret right here.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. Just finish the secret and I can tell.
Okay. Like if you did something in class, you were in school and you threw something, or I'm saying that because that's stuff that I used to do. I would throw stuff around the classroom, right? Sit down, quit making faces. I would throw stuff in the classroom. I would do silly things, and then I wouldn't always tell the truth about them to my parents later and stuff like that. And then you just leave your parents in a weird position to get your back. They always will get your back. They always will help you. Even if something bad happens, you need to let them know so they can be there for you. Okay. So never, ever, 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 ever be afraid to tell your parents the whole truth so they can protect you and look out for you. That's a huge secret, especially when you're little. You think they're going to be so upset. Even if they get upset, parents get upset for a second. They'll be like, why did you do that? I can't believe you threw a rock at that car. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? They're going to be so upset. But they'd rather know that than someone just show up at the house and then you're lying and then they don't know and then you don't know. Like, don't do crazy things in the first place. But if you do, tell on yourself, okay? To your parents, at least to your parents. If you're not truthful with anybody else, be truthful to your parents, okay? That's a big deal because they will get your back, all right? That's today's secret. Now, what would you like to say?
So, about throwing a car at the rock?
No, you can't throw a car at the rock. You know how heavy a car is? No, that's what you said.
Listen, stop. Throw the rock at the car? That got me, like, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
When you screamed to me yesterday, and Dad told me this half of the secret right before we start the show.
Right. Okay. Now sit back and relax. Thank you for sharing. Right? Now you know what we're going to do now, right? We're going to zoom somebody in because we got some questions for you today.
Bum, bum, bum.
Questions for you today. Bum, bum, bum. Questions for you today. Bum, bum, bum. Questions for you. We got some questions for you today. Bum, bum, bum. Questions for you today. Bum, bum, bum. Questions for you today. Bum, bum, bum. Questions for you. All right?
We did 3 instead.
We did 3 instead of 2. You guys want to do it? Hey, you got that new song for your questions? Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you. Woo! Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you today. Bam, bam, bam. Questions for you. All right, here we go. Now, the questions part of the show, what we do is we want you guys to join us in Zoom. Somebody's going to be lucky enough to join Kinston and I right now in Zoom, and we have 3 questions for you. If you go to the original post, there's going to be a link up there that says join us right now on Zoom, okay? Go to that post right now. Click the link. When you click that link, it's going to bring you into the waiting room in Zoom, and I'm going to pick somebody randomly. I will actually have Kinston select somebody randomly, okay? Now,
Where's the waiting room?
The waiting room, I'm going to show you in a second when we get there. When people start adding themselves, there's a few people in there now. We're going to wait for more people to add themselves, and we're going to pick somebody. Now, here's what happens. While you guys are looking for that Zoom link, tell your parents to stop doing what they're doing for a second. You know, some of your parents are like, I finally have 2 seconds to myself, and now I got to come back over there and enter the Zoom for you, okay? Go over, show them what the Zoom link is. The Zoom link is in the original post. Go click the Zoom link so they can come in here, okay? Then once you get in, here's how it works. 3 questions. I'll ask you 3 questions. If you get all 3 questions correct, you will move on to the bonus question, which only one person has got so far, which was, I believe, it was Trey Dillahunt. No, Little Phil got 3 questions right. He almost got 4. He got 3. So we only have one person that ever did all 4. Did somebody? Yeah. I was thinking we had one more. So, and he won tickets for his mom to come to another show. So to come to one of my shows, for his mom and his dad, to come to one of my comedy shows when we can go back and hang out with everybody, right? Speaking of, before I'm giving you guys a second to get in here, you decided to let your hair grow or what?
I'm deciding to grow.
Why are you letting it grow so long?
Because I'm gonna wait until the coronavirus stops it, because it's so fun.
You're gonna wait until the coronavirus stops? You're gonna let your hair grow that long?
Yeah.
We don't know how long it's gonna be. What if it gets super, super duper long? I want to cut your hair.
No, because I want to be a princess.
You want to be a princess? Man, get out of here, man. You can't have princess hair. All right, here we go.
We're gonna go.
We're going to the waiting room. Let's see who's in the waiting room.
Waiting room.
We're gonna check our waiting room right now. Okay. We're going to add somebody into the show right now. We're going to add somebody randomly into the show. There's a bunch of people in here right now. Look at all these people in the waiting room. Whoa. Okay.
I don't see everybody.
Right here. There. Okay, here we go.
Let's go there.
You want to pick that one?
No, the bottom. The way bottom.
No, that way bottom. That's there. All right, here we go. All right, shake them up. We're picking somebody right now. Are you ready?
Right.
Let's pick. We're picking randomly. We got somebody, and we're admitting them into the show right now. You're joining us on Zoom. Let's see who this is. I look with one eye open. Let's see who's joining us right now. Whoa, who is this? All right, shake them up. We're picking somebody right now. Are you ready? Hey, look at this. Who's joining me here today? And how come your screen is so big? You're joining us on Zoom.
How are you talking to us?
Here we go. Wait, hold on. Let's wait. Can you guys hear us? You're on Corey Stories.
Go.
Hi.
How are you? Good. All right. What's your name?
Kagan. This is
Kagan?
Mr. Addison.
That's Addison. Hi, Addison. How old are you guys?
Addie's 4. I'm 6.
How old are you girls, I should say. I said how old are you guys because I'm silly. How old are you?
We're guys.
Because we're guys and you're girls. I said how old are you guys? What is wrong with me? Okay. So
Daddy's shaking up his head.
I'm shaking up my head. All right. I'm okay now. So you're 6 and 4?
6 and 4.
And it's Pagan and Addison?
Kagan, not Pagan.
Oh, Kagan?
Yes.
Kagan. Okay.
Oh,
Kagan and Allison and
Kagan?
Addison.
Kagan?
No, she said Kagan. All right. Now listen. Where do you guys live? What state do you live in?
Massachusetts.
Oh, you're in Massachusetts. Hey!
Massachusetts.
We're in Massachusetts. All right, here we go. We got questions for him. So sit back. Let's ask him some questions. All right. Now, what grade are you in, Addison? Addison, hello. The show's over here. Hello. All right. What grade are you in, Allison? Are you in school?
Preschool.
You're in pre-K. Can you let her talk for herself, Kagan? Thanks a lot. Okay, you know.
Preschool.
You're in preschool? Do you love your teachers?
Yeah.
You do? Kagan, what about you? Do you love your teachers?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, I have some questions.
Yeah, 3.
You have 3 teachers? Whoa.
I'm kindergarten. I'm 1 ahead of her because I started school before her.
You're in kindergarten? Whoa. Okay, then I have to look at my kindergarten questions. I had some really, really easy questions, but now I got to ask kindergarten questions. Are you ready? All right, here's the deal. Now, if you get 3 of these questions right, you know the deal already.
The bonus question.
Then you get the bonus question. You get the bonus questions, you get to win tickets for your family to a show, or you get a book. That's right. Are you ready for your first question? All right, let's ask the questions now. All right, now I gotta admit, these questions aren't super duper easy, but you ready? If you get anything wrong, it doesn't matter because we all get questions wrong, okay?
See, I got one. Sometimes.
All right, here we go. All right, we gotta ask. Okay, here we go. What does hola mean? Do you know what hola means?
Hello in Spanish.
Yes! Keegan got it in Spanish.
How do you know?
Awesome. Question number 1 is in the books, and that is awesome. Good job.
I didn't know you were going to answer that.
Right. Now, also, what I want you to do is, as I ask these questions, if you know the questions at home, please write them in the comments. Also, help Kagan. If she doesn't know any of the answers, make sure you help her out down below so she has some extra help just in case so she can win today. All right. Are you ready for your second question?
You ready?
If someone says you have 2 left feet, what don't they think you're very good at?
Walking. I mean, running.
Okay. Listen. I love your answers, but I'm going to give you one more chance because listen, that makes sense. You know what? It does make sense. There's a saying that's out that is like, if you have 2 left feet, you're not good at doing this particular thing. But it would be difficult to walk too. So I love how you made sense of that, right?
And running, she said.
And she said, and running. Addison said running. Here's the thing. If Kinston gets it right, then it's going to be wrong for you. But if he gets it wrong too, then it doesn't count, okay? Here we go. Kinston, do you know what it means when someone has 2 left feet? What are they not good at?
You're not good at putting. Your shoes don't go on the right feet.
Okay, another good answer. That is not what the saying means, though. That was another good answer, though, but that's not what it is. So that one doesn't count for you. Are you ready to keep going?
That was the real answer.
The real answer is dancing. When someone says you have 2 left feet, they mean you're not a good dancer. All right, let's go on to the next one. And no help from any parents at home. That's the rules. Here we go.
This is the hardest one ever.
All right, here we go. I want you to name 3 different types of cheese. Shh, don't say anything. Name 3 different types of cheese. Or just give me 2. Can you name,
Clear cheese.
Clear cheese?
At home, but I don't remember the name.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's all right. So you didn't get the cheese one. That's fine.
Can I?
No, you can't jump in. You be quiet for a
Can
minute.
I try?
No, you can't try yet. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. Hold on. I got one more question for you. Are you ready? All right, this one is a little harder. So if you get this one, this is going to be awesome. Okay.
Pretty much like a bonus question.
This one's pretty much like a bonus question. What's the difference between renting and owning? You can say it any way you want to. What's the difference between renting and owning? If you don't know, people, I want people to write it in the comments so she can see what you guys are writing. Help her out down in the comments. We just can't have help from mom and dad. Stop looking at them back there.
I'm not giving answers. That's okay. You don't have to know.
You don't have to know. It's okay. Okay. Do you know what it means to own something? What does that mean?
Own your house or something?
Yeah, own your house or something. So does that mean it's yours or somebody else's?
Yours.
Yes. And if you rent something, does that mean it's yours or somebody else's?
Yours.
Who said somebody else's?
Me.
Addison, you are right. You both got it right. Oh!
No.
They did. No, she got it right. Addison is on the team too. Addison just stepped up and she just helped her sister out.
No, that's his little
That's her sister. That's 2 sisters.
Little sister, big sister.
Little sister, big sister. The little sister got that one right. Put your tongue away. What is this? The halftime? Oh, look at what are you doing back there? She's like, get out of here. Put those tongues away. All right, sit back. Sit up. Stop. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. All right. Thank you guys for joining me on Corey's Stories. You guys were awesome. You did so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I hope you come on again, okay? Enjoy the rest of the show.
You will.
Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining me. That was awesome. They were so good. Did you like them?
Yeah.
I think they did so good.
Still on.
They did so good. That was really good, right? We're still on. We still got to finish out the show, baby. Let's see if anybody wrote. Did anybody else get that right? Renting and owning? That's a really good question, right? Addison knew too. Addison was like, oh, if you rent, it's somebody else's stuff. She knew. That was cool. Well, you're so fidgety. Sit back. Come on. We got some more show to do, baby.
I'm a fidget toy.
You're a fidget toy? All right. So.
Book time?
It's book time.
Oh.
All right. It's going to be book time. Yeah. Chill out during book time. You guys ready for your book today? All right, your book today is a really cool book. All right, I'm excited about this book. This book is called I Saw an Ant on the Railroad Track by Joshua Prince, illustrated by Mackie Penatuan. You pronounce it. That's not an easy name to pronounce if you're looking at that name. Pimentuan. P-A-M Mackie P. All right, it's called I Saw an Ant on the Railroad Track. Here we go. Well, I saw an ant on the railroad track. The rail was bright, the ant was black. He was walking along the tickety-tack. That's the sound of an ant on a railroad track. Now, this little ant was in search of a snack, an eastbound ant on a westbound track, looking for a crumb or a nut or a crack on the shiny bright rail of a railroad track. And who am I? I'm Switchman Jack, just working my shift in a switchman shack. I switch the trains from track to track as east goes west and fourth goes back. I just settled down with my brown lunch sack, napkin spread, lunch unpacked, when I spied that ant on the railroad track, hungry hunting, tickety-tack. Now an eastbound ant will run right smack into the westbound train on a westbound track. If the switchman working the switchman shack doesn't switch that ant to a different track. Just in a sound, I was taken aback, my ears filled with a tickety-tack. But that's as clear as a crystal clickety-clack. That's the sound of a train coming down the track. And on the horizon, sure as shellac, was a freight train freighting down the track. It was a freight train freighting down the track, heading straight for the ant walking tickety-tack. 10 tons of iron, coal pitch black. Now what do? Think quick, think Jack. Before that train and ant go whack. So I grabbed the switch and dropped my sack and pulled my arms and pulled my back. But the train kept coming towards my shack. The deal was raw. The deck was stacked. The ant kept walking tickety-tack straight toward the train on the railroad track. What do you think's going to happen? Still closer charged the swift smokestack, a huffing and hurling clouds of black as I pulled and prayed for the strength I lack to switch the switch on the railroad track. But the switch was stuck. Oh, ruined to rack. Those cold steel wheels would soon attack that wrong way ant on the one-way track, just out a searching for a snack. Then just before the awful smack, the ant turned off the railroad track, made a beeline for my brown lunch sack as the train whooshed by, screaming, clickety-clack! Saved, uncrushed, alive off the track, an ant-sized pat upon the back for poison presence and the knack of sniffing out a switchman snack. So we lunched together, Ant and Jack. The end. That was pretty cool. I definitely thought that the ant was going to get crushed there. I thought for sure the ant was going to get crushed. I was like, uh-oh. That surprised me right there. I hadn't read that book yet, and I thought the ant was going to get crushed, but he ended up just eating some of the switchman snack, and now he's good. So, I think you guys know what it's time for right now. Kinston, you ready? Let's do it. You guys know what it's time for? Huh? You ready to do this? All right. Kinston's coming right now. He's going to bring it to us. So while Kinston's on his way back to the show, this is what I want to tell you guys. Today's special guest that I am inviting into the show, me and Kinston are happy. Come around this way. Me and Kinston are really happy to invite this guy onto the show. He was supposed to come on yesterday, but he's here today. He's hilarious, very, very funny comedian.
You wasn't working yesterday, so this is why this has to happen.
He's hilarious. He's one of my really good friends. I want you guys to all welcome the funny man, Mr. Josh Day, to Corey Stories. Josh Day is going to join us right now to drop some jokes on you guys. Yo, there he is. What's up, Josh? Welcome the funny man, Mr. Josh. All right, you got to turn me.
Hold on.
That's okay.
How's that?
Facebook.
How's that?
There you go.
Woo!
There's the man with the plan. Welcome to Corey Stories, Josh.
Thanks for having me, boys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. We're excited to have you on the show.
Because there's 3 boys on the show right now.
So you know what it's time for, Josh?
I think I know what time it is.
Yo, it's time. Let's do this. Time for jokes. Jokes. Wait. All the kids, what are you doing? Stand up right now. You can't lay down. Josh Day is on the show right now.
I thought I did something wrong.
Oh, yeah. Stand up. All the kids stand up right now. Let's go. It's time. It's funny time. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ah. Oh, one more time. Jokes. All right. Here we go. It's game time. Woo! He knows the songs. He knows what's up. All right.
Oh, yeah, baby. I've been watching Corey's stories for a while.
All right, Josh. Josh, I don't like to spoil these people. I don't like to spoil the kids. I don't like to spoil the parents. But how many jokes? How many did you plan on bringing for us today?
I brought 36.
Oh, my good. That's way too many. I'll give them one. I think they should just have one. 36 is way too many.
All right, I got 3.
You brought... Should we let them do 3? That's a lot.
How much jokes we have?
No, we're not gonna do. He's gonna do 3. That's a lot. All right, let's start. Let's see. Let's start it up. All right, let's do the first one.
If the first one's super good.
Oh man, what do you got? What do you got? Rules now? Listen, this guy with the rules.
What's all this? I'm just trying to tell jokes, baby. He's worse than a club owner.
He's a comedy club owner. Yeah, it's just future business.
Comedy club.
Yeah. Oh, you're so silly. All right, let's let him go.
All right, you ready?
Here we go. Yep.
If you guys don't like these jokes that I do, I apologize. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. I was like, how did I get under here? And that's when I remembered I had bunk beds.
Oh, yeah, bunk beds. See? You get what you don't get.
I was on the bottom bunk.
He was on the bottom bunk. You don't get it. He woke up. He's like, how did I get under here? I got bunk beds. Jokes.
Come on, Kingston.
It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. Ow. Ow. All right, let's go. Second joke.
All right. I got an A+ on my math test, and I was like, great, another equation.
Oh, let's go.
That's it.
Oh, an equation. All right, go ahead. Ask him what an equation is.
No, you do it.
Ask him. Go ahead.
Oh,
huh?
It was a math problem. A+.
He got an A+. Listen, he got an A+. So the plus, it looked like an equation, like 1 + 1. So he got an A+. Okay, I love the joke.
I'm not very good at math, so I don't worry about it.
I love the joke. I love the joke. Let's go. Third joke.
All right, my last joke of the night. All right, when I was growing up, my parents always said to have 3 square meals a day, right? But I didn't want to have 3 square meals, so I ate a circle, a triangle, and a rectangle. I'm not done yet, baby. It was a pie, a slice of pizza, and a Pop-Tart. Come on, baby.
I like that. I like that. Oh, it's time for jokes.
Jokes. It's time for jokes.
It's time for jokes. Josh,
yo,
I love that one.
Thanks, man.
Listen, that last one, I know people are gonna rewind to get that last one because I love it. So your parents always say have 3 square meals a day.
Yeah.
So you decided to have a circle, a triangle.
Yeah.
And a circle, a triangle, and a rectangle.
Yeah. And
you ended up having a pie.
Yeah.
You had a pie, a piece of pizza, and a Pop-Tart.
You got it, baby.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, he's like, I don't need 3 square meals a day. I eat whatever shapes I want. He eats whatever shapes he wants to eat.
That being said, kids, eat healthy. It's good for you.
I love it. He's not frozen. He's still moving.
No, frozen.
No, he's not frozen. See, you froze him. Did you just freeze him? Oh, unfreeze him.
I freeze him all the way.
No, can you unfreeze him? Do what you got to do to unfreeze him. Say something. Unfreeze him.
Pizza.
Hot pizza. You got it.
Man, I didn't know what happened. Thank you, Kinston.
Oh, all right. He's unfrozen now. Don't mess him up again. That's my friend. Stop it. Don't mess him up. No, whatever you did, you froze him and then you unfroze him with hot pizza. It was crazy. That was so crazy. Did you hear anything when you were frozen?
No, I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is I heard pizza and I got excited.
Wow. Those really are some of the foods he eats. That's crazy. All right. So, Josh, listen, We really appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you. I was happy to be here.
We love that. We love that. We're gonna do. You want to do one joke?
Let's do.
All right, we're gonna do one joke. We're gonna do one.
Nice.
No, we're gonna do one because he already did 3.
He
So
did 1,500.
he did 3.
It felt like 1,500.
No, it did not feel like 1,500. Here we go. All right.
Felt like 21.
This joke is from one of our watchers. Is Emiliana Rodriguez. Emiliana Rodriguez sent us in a joke. She sent us a joke. She sent us in a joke today. And Emiliana's joke, I don't know if this is a joke that she made or she found somewhere, but either way, she sent it in to us and I love it. She said, "What kind of tree fits in your hand?" "A palm tree."
Ah!
Jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes. It's time for jokes.
Oh, I was early.
So
I love it. That's a great joke. I wish I wrote
that's
that.
a good joke. No, we're just doing that one today. We're gonna end the show now. That was awesome. So you're gonna hang out with us while we close the show out, Josh?
Oh yeah, baby, I'm hanging out.
Because right now, if you live on the East Coast, you know what it is. You know, if you live on the East Coast, no, if you live on the East Coast, it's time for you to go to bed right now. Sit back, relax for a second. Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed right now if you live on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, you're getting ready for dinner. That's right. If you're on the West Coast, you might be getting ready for dinner right now. You're gonna spend some more time with the family. But the East Coast, they're done. They're ready for you. They're ready for you to go to bed. If you're a kid right now, your parents are like, "Oh my goodness, it's time for you to lay down." Like today was beautiful out. If you're in the Northeast, they're like, "It was beautiful." Yeah, and they're like, "I had such a fun day with you, but now it's time for you to go to sleep." So if they're waiting for me to put you to bed, if they're waiting for me, you know what we're gonna do? We're putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Time for you to sleep. Bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Time for you to sleep. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bed tonight. Na 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 na. This was awesome.
Everybody.
Bed tonight. Yeah, guys. Hey, make sure you continue to like, subscribe to this show. It's all over YouTube. Bed tonight. Na na na. Check out me and Josh again. Check out Kinston. Time for you to sleep. Oh, bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Putting you to bed tonight. Na 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 na. Time for you to sleep.